Okay, folks, so for today I am showcasing a new pen that I received as a Christmas gift. I think it's kind of amazing. So let's start things off by giving you a little bit of a size comparison just so you can uh, picture, if you haven't seen one of these previously, give you an idea for the size of this and what you would expect if you had one of your own. So this is a Sharpie marker, so it's a little bit more compact than typical Sharpie. This is standard big round stick. You can buy in bulk at Walmart or Target. So much shorter. Um, the barrel is, I would say, the barrel. You can see it's a little bit thicker, but not much. Yeah, so a little bit shorter though than that Bic pen. If we take the cap off the Bic, it's still still a little bit shorter than that even. So there's that. And then what I've been carrying a lot more recently is one of these Olight O Pen Minis, which is really short. It's much shorter than this pen, but we try to look at the barrel size. Actually, the O Pen Mini is actually a little thicker on the barrel. So that's what you're looking at for size of this pen for comparison. This is, you can maybe make it out on the pocket clip there. It's made by a company called Skillcraft. It's called the Aviator B3. And my understanding is this is historically built for a government contract for, I suppose, pilots or folks in the aviation industry, put it that way. So I don't know much of the history around it. I know it's been around for a while, like decades. So it's not a new pen by any means, but it's new to me. So I wanted to show it off. Um, so yeah, that's about the size comparison. It does feel great in my hand. And then to expose the actual pen, you just do a slight turn on that barrel and it writes really well. Right? So does what a pen needs to do. Aside from that, the other trick that it does is if I turn it again, it will retract and expose another writing tool. This is actually a pencil. So that writes as well. This is 0.5 millimeter. So a little bit delicate, so don't press too hard. So there's that. And then on this end, twists out and there's an eraser. So if you make a mistake, you can erase the pencil, not the pen. And then finally, twist it some more, and we have, oops, went the wrong way, I think. We have a third option here, which is a red pen. So you can highlight or mark up documents that way. So it's a multi-pen with a pencil option, black, red, and pencil. I think you can also get this, they sell it in a packaged with a blue and black ink and a pencil. Other options besides the matte black finish are you can get like a desert tan finish. So that's an option. You can also get the matte black with a stylus built into this cap. So if you use, if you use a touchscreen a lot when wearing gloves, that would probably come in handy. And then more, maybe not, I don't think they're actually multi-tools anymore, but other options that Skillcraft sells that are similar build quality, they have an option which is actually, I think it's a pressurized ink cartridge. The ones that come standard in this are not pressurized, just for I think to save size in the barrel. So much going on inside here to imagine that there's even 3 different cartridges, and well, one of them is actually a pencil. It's amazing that they can do that and fit that all in here. But there's another option with a pressurized ink cartridge and an LED light on the end, so it turns into like a little flashlight with a battery built into it and everything. So that's an option if that's interesting to you. And then finally, they have another option that looks much more aggressive and tactical, that has a carbide tip on the back end for breaking glass, if that's something that you feel the need to have in your pocket, just for emergency purposes. So that's another option made by Skillcraft. So yeah, if you're curious, we can open this up. It's just this end is actually threaded, so you screw that off. But here to pull the barrel out, it's just pressure fit. Right, so you pop that out. You can see if I hold on to non-painted surface here and twist, you can see how these turret out in and out sequentially. These are all replaceable. I think they're pretty standard ink replacements, except for the pencil. You know, I don't think that's replaceable, but the actual lead is. So that's just standard 0.5 millimeter lead refills. Skillcraft sells a refill kit with the different ink cartridges and a lot of lead to go to fill this up a few times. And I think it's also got a couple replacement erasers. But I don't think you have to purchase that refill kit from Skillcraft. You can buy individual pieces from, if one of the pens wears out, you can just buy that replacement and swap it out. Pretty much standard refills for everything. So that's good news. To replace the pencil lead, this part does pull off. It's a little tricky to get out, but yeah, this plastic bit here will pull out and let you refill. You can't put a lot in there. I think maybe 2 or 3 sticks of 0.5 millimeter lead, but you can get some extra in there for when you need it later. And then everything kind of just fits in here and push it back on. Right. That's it. Great pen. Be carrying it around a lot. One other thing to note, if you don't like the matte black, or after a while it wears off, this is all metal construction. I think it's actually brass underneath. And I'll include a link in the description for a mod that a YouTuber named Max Level EDC did to the same pen, where he sanded down all of the black finish and just exposed the brass that's underneath here. And it looks really good too. So that might be a neat option for you to try out. But that's it. That's my new pen, Skillcraft Aviator B3. Price-wise, I think you can find it on Amazon for around $25, maybe up to $30, depending on, Amazon adjusts the prices pretty frequently. So depending on the day, it might be somewhere between $25, $24, $25, or up to $30 maybe. But it's a great pen. I know there are other great pens that are equally pricey, but definitely more expensive than any of these 3. But consider the fact that you've got a well-built metal construction pen, and it's a multi-pen, so you've got 3 options. You could pick the red, black, and pencil, or blue, black, and pencil, depending on what your needs are. Instead of carrying around 3 different writing utensils, you can package them all in here. So that's pretty neat, and that's why I love it. So I'll be carrying this around for a long time. At any rate, if you have any feedback or questions, please leave a comment, And thank you so much for watching.